you in. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the
Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you're all ready. Hello, happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you are doing good. And already you will notice something slightly different about this page. Actually, firstly, one of the things that's not right is the video is actually not punched in properly, but I don't know why that's done it like that. Oh well. Yeah, I hope you're all doing good, and that you had a good week. The week's come around so quickly, and it's a new month. It's February, new beginnings. I definitely need it after January. I mean, Januaries are normally a terrible month for most people. For me, I have just been hit in every direction. You can probably still see it under my eyes. I'm resting lots. I've been very unwell since November. I've just come out of a second course of antibiotics, which has left me feeling a lot better. I still feel a bit of rattling in my lungs, so I'm going to be speaking with the doctor tomorrow to have a checkup. But that's progress, and that's really good. I've also had some good news in other aspects of my life, which I will talk about in due course. I'm not quite ready to talk about it yet. But last week, we've started ending the shows where we discuss what would you like to see the following week. We come up with 4 options. We then do a poll. I think 3 of the 4 options were at 33%. And then the deciding vote went with a quiz. And for those of you that weren't around at the start of the pandemic, I did a weekly online pub quiz, and I did it for 20 weeks. I can't believe it. I still have all the quizzes, scripts saved on my computer. They had picture rounds, music rounds, what have you. But for this one, I thought, well, now I have this broadcast system, there's an opportunity to do something that's a bit better, because before I was merely reading the questions to you. I was on camera at all times, whereas this time I've actually got a setup where I can show you to the side of me. I've actually made a slideshow for the quizzes. Yeah, good progress indeed. I love this enthusiasm. So if you're watching, some of you may not be in the chat, and that is totally okay. Just make sure you've got a pen and paper, or if you want to make notes on your phone, if you're watching this on TV or on a laptop or what have you, wherever. How many rounds and questions? So I will go over that in just a moment. There are 6 rounds. I'll go in more detail about it in a moment. And my dad has tuned in with my mum. Good to see you, Dad. Big shout out to my mum and dad, who I'm staying with at the moment, while they are actually, I'm saying helping, they're doing the majority of it, of renovating my bathroom, and especially at a time that I've been very unwell. They've been really supportive, and you know, it goes without saying, but it should be said. Much love to you, Mum and Dad. Thank you for that. But yeah, so today we've got a quiz. I'm really looking forward to do it. But the other thing I did was, I normally have that intro. Have you noticed it's gone back again to... That's so weird why it does that. I'm going to have a look into it. It has that sort of like black line down the side. But normally at the start, I'm sort of punched in and I have the information at the bottom. I've now updated it here. And I've updated the links as well with the most important ones. So a bit of housekeeping. I do this live show every week. We do everything from, you know, life hacks, mental well-being, mental health and well-being. We talk about world events, futurism, technology. We talk about entertainment. We play games like this week. It's always a good mix. So if you ever find yourself wanting, you know, to chill, Community is really great. Everyone in the chat is absolutely lovely. But in terms of me, these are the 3 main links. First one, and I actually redid this, updated it just the other day, mylesdyer.com. Check it out if you want to find out more about me and my background. In the middle, patreon.com/Myles Dyer. I'm doing a massive update for patrons later this week, just because I've been so unwell since November. And obviously, the Quest for Global Empathy podcast is going to be coming back. But I also want to amalgamate Patreon to cover not just the podcast, but this live show. You know, this is a part of it as well. And it might very well be the case that we just do a post show. So we do this live show, and then afterwards, I stick around for another half an hour for patrons. All of this to be determined. But yeah, patreon.com/Myles Dyer. Or you can send a super chat. So in the chat, you can click that money icon. And for as little as $1, you can post an icon or a message. That all helps. And then in terms of social media, Myles Dyer Official, Instagram tends to be the one that I'm at. So that's all done. Right. I think we should crack on with this. Because normally, the topic of the show is like a 20-minute segment. But as I was piecing together this quiz, I was like, nah, we actually need to get on with this because it is huge. But saying that, I do want to give a couple more minutes because people are still joining. And if you're joining, don't worry, we've not started just yet. I'm going to give it maybe a couple more minutes. But let's actually go through the sections, okay? So here we go. We've got quiz time. That's the name I came up with. But these are the rounds that we've got. So round 1 is going to be general knowledge. That's pretty self-explanatory. Number 2 is the picture round. Now, the way I used to do it was the picture round was a downloadable sheet that you got before the live show. But then people came to the live show having not seen it, so it didn't matter anyway. So I thought, okay, we'll just do the picture round on screen because I'm going to be showing it on screen as well. So we've got general knowledge. We're going to have a picture round. Then a true or false round. Then something called reversed themes. It's actually a music round. Clue is in the name, but I'll say no more until we get to it. Then we've got Order of the Ages. This is a round idea I came up with. It might be terrible. It might not. It might be a raging success. This is kind of like a pilot as well. If this works really well, there's no reason why we can't do this once a month. If it's something that you'd like again, we'll have to wait and see. And then at the very end, there's a bonus question, which is worth loads and loads of points. So what you want to do is on your piece of paper and that is for each round, there's going to be, for general knowledge, there are 10 questions. For the picture round, there are 16. For true or false, there's 5. Reversed themes, there are 5. Order of the Ages, there are 5. And then bonus questions, there is 1. And yeah, I think we can crack on. I kind of wish I had some background music for this. Okay. Corley, we could call you Corley. And for anyone that joins in halfway through, it's absolutely fine. You can just jump in. Oh, okay, we've already got more people. If you're watching right now, there are 12 of you. Hit that like button. It all helps with the algorithm getting it out there. Right. I think we should just crack on with general knowledge. Are we ready? Okie dokie. Hey, Jennifer. Good to see you here. If I'm lazy, can I use my notes app or does it have to be... No, it doesn't have to be pen and paper. You can be digital savvy. That totally works. That totally works. It's so nice to see so many familiar faces. And still people are joining. I feel like maybe we need to wait 2 minutes until 10 past. Other things that are going on. I don't know what else. I mean, I was going to talk about fun find of the week. It's something I'd have to show you. So this week I played a new VR game that was really cheap. And it's called Zenith: The Last City. Now, for anyone that knows what MMORPGs are, they're massive multiplayer online games. And you're in this open world and you can you're with 100 other people. And I've been playing with a lot of friends. And yeah, I'm going to have to talk about that next week because it is pretty much, we're going now. We're going now. People are leaving. People are coming. We're ready to go. So, general knowledge. Let's see how we do, right? Round 1, general knowledge, guys. There are 10 general knowledge questions. So, question 1. Columbia University is in which US city? Columbia University is in which US city? Yeah, I do feel like I need some background music. See, I knew Jennifer was going to get this. Let me put some background music on. But I'll just make sure it's quite quiet. Let me know if the levels aren't great, and then I'll change them. Okay, this should be fine, though. Right, okay, question 2. What is the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell... Sorry, a human being able to tell whether or not they are communicating with artificial intelligence or a human operator on a computer? What is the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell whether or not they are communicating with artificial intelligence or a human operator on a computer? How's the sound levels? Are they good? I have to write down what they are. See, I love this. Jennifer, number 1 was her area. Maybe we've got a question for everybody. Okay. Question 3. What was the name of the group who found worldwide success with the song I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing? Okay, good to know. What was the name of the group who found worldwide success with the song I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing? This is proper game show music. I love this track as well. Question 4. If you get scurvy, what vitamin, Americans, what vitamin are you deficient in? This is question 4. If you get scurvy, what vitamin are you deficient in? Yeah, it's better than awkward silence. And the good thing about all this Monster Cat music is I paid a subscription. You learn this on SpongeBob. See, very educational show. Okay, question 5. Peter Perfect and Penelope Pitstop are characters from which children's animated series? By the way, I've got VR hair at the moment. I'm wearing a VR headset. Gross. I need to get a haircut. And hello to anyone that's joined in. You're right near the start, so get a pen and paper or notepad on your computer and get involved. It's not too late. Question 5. Peter Perfect and Penelope Pitstop are characters from which children's animated series? Okay, question 6. Who directed the movie Edward Scissorhands? This is called Glide, and it's by Stephen Walking. Oh man, such a great track. Let's put another one on. Who directed the movie Edward Scissorhands? Oh. Yeah, okay. Question 7. Calamari is a dish made from which animal? Oh man, it's making me hungry. And I've not long eaten. Question 7. Calamari is a dish made from which animal? It is indeed. Okay, calamari is a dish made from which animal? Question 8. I love this question because I didn't know what the answer was. And we use them all the time. In computer science, what does USB stand for? And obviously, without anyone putting it in the chat, the answer if they know. I'm curious to know how many people know what USB means. Do you know what? I want to poll it. I've just asked it. There's a poll in the chat. I'm just asking, do you know? Ah! Good to see you, Adam. And you know it. See, I didn't know this. It's amazing. There's so much language that you overlook in life. Oh, man, this format with this broadcast system is so much better than I used to do it. Because I used to just read it, and I used to be on full screen. I mean, nothing wrong with me being full screen, but there was no... It was just me in silence. And it was on my small little desk before I got this proper one made. Okay. In computer science, what does USB... Okay, I'm impressed with the chat. Although it is pretty split still. Okay. Question 9. Who was the ancient Greek god of medicine? I wouldn't have had a clue for this. Question 9. Who was the ancient Greek god of medicine? And for anyone joining, I will quickly run through the questions again before we move on. Who was the ancient Greek god of medicine? Question 10. In which movie did Alan Rickman play his first feature film role? And by the way, Adam, I have to say, Fortnite I hadn't played for like 1.5 seasons. I've played all of this season with Spider-Man, and I'm loving it. And for anyone wondering, if you're into gaming, PlayStation Grenade, you've got to check out. His videos are stellar. Cinematic, really informative, and entertaining. What else could you want? Cool. So that was question 10. In which movie did Alan Rickman play his first feature film role? Now this round is for 20 points. Because each correct answer will get you 10. Right, we're going to go all the way back. And then I'm just going to rush through them. And then we're going to go to the next round, okay? So question 1 was Columbia University is in which US city? And hi, Island, if you're watching. I just assumed she might be tuning in now. A lot of gamers actually tuned in today. It's cool. Columbia University is in which US city? Question 2. What is the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell whether or not they are communicating with artificial intelligence or a human operator on a computer? Pacer! You got to write it down. You got to write down your answers. It's good to see you here, dude. You should get involved. Get involved in this quiz. Question 3. What was the name of the group who found worldwide success? No, you're good, man. You're good. You're good. I love you. What was the name of the group who found worldwide success with the song I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing? If you're just tuning in, we're just rushing through these now because we've just gone through them. Question 4. If you get scurvy, what vitamin are you deficient in? Sorry, vitamin. Wednesday's become an evening dedicated to YouTube watching this and exploring other channels. That's awesome. Peter Perfect and Penelope Pitstop are characters from which children's animated series? Question 6. Who directed the movie Edward Scissorhands? Question 7. Calamari is a dish made from which animal? Question 8. In computer science, what does USB stand for? Question 9. Who was the ancient Greek god of medicine? Question 10. In which movie did Alan Rickman play his first feature film role? Now, in the old way I used to do it, I used to then say, is there any that people want me to repeat? We're not doing it this time. You can scroll back on YouTube if you want to see any of the questions. All right, guys, round 2. This is the picture round. Okay? So, for the picture round, I am just going to give you 5 minutes. I don't think I'm even going to give you that. You're going to see 16 images. II is the theme. 16 pictures of eyes. You just need to tell me the creature the eyes belong to. And I don't need specific things. So, for example, if it was a type of primate, you don't need to say the specific type. You just need to say, like, the general animal name. Okay? Are we ready? Go. You got 16. Here we go. Let's get some tune on. Oh, dude, you're so kind. Pair character lifting some weight saying keep it up. Really appreciate it, Michael. Thank you for the donation. I'll turn the music up for this. Actually, something a bit more upbeat. Actually, Nitro fun. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's good. Go, go, go. And also, you get 1 point for every correct one you get. And then you get 4 bonus points to take it to 20 if you get all of them. Look at these lovely eyes from the animal kingdom. You just need to tell me what the eyes belong to. It's really interesting because when you make these, I'm like, is it too easy? But no, I mean, the whole thing is about can you get all of them? And I've thrown in 2 eyes in some of them. Being extra lucky. How's everyone getting on? And hello to anyone that's just joined. Get a pen and paper, join in. You can jump in at any point. You just got to tell me what animals these eyes belong to. These beautiful, beautiful eyes. Several look like the same animal, at least to me. You racist. All look the same. Which one are you struggling with, Callie? That's the tune. How we doing, Jennifer? Okay. I'm going to give you 1 more minute. Nice. Hey, Island. Appreciate it. It's because I've been in virtual reality and my hair is a mess. It's just horrible, so I have to keep touching it. I need to get it cut. Look at it. It's an absolute mess. Okay, guys. 30 seconds. I don't know, it's just greasy and horrible from VR. Oh, okay, that track was perfect length. All right, guys, that is it. We will come back to this. Well done. That was round 2. Ready for round 3? Four looks like a speaker. It does. It does. All right, everybody. True or false? There are only 5 questions here. Each answer. Let me have a look in my notes. Oh, let's end this poll as well. And Adam, are you still there? How are you getting on with it, buddy? I know some people are just sitting back, you know, playing along. So for true or false, it's 2 points for every correct answer. Yeah. 2 points for every correct answer. There are 5. You ready? Let's do this. True or false? Sir Paul McCartney's middle name is James. Is that true or is it false? Sir Paul McCartney's middle name is James. And by the way, if this, as I said, if this quiz does well, this will be a format I can keep, and then I can just keep editing it with questions each time. I've done the hard work of creating these slides. And teal is my branding. I love the colour teal. Okay, number 1. Sir Paul McCartney's middle name is James. True or false? Number 2. Hotmail was launched in 1996. Is that true or is it false? The only thing I haven't done is answer slides. That would have been a whole other load of work. But I can just tell you them. Tell you the answers. No worries. Thanks for playing along. I started working on this last night. I was like, oh my goodness, the week's come around quick enough. Okay, Hotmail was launched in 1996. Is that true or is it false? Where do you write the answers? You write them with pen and paper or on your computer. There are no sheets for this quiz. So, yeah, just note them on your computer, on a notepad. Just not in the chat. Okay, Hotmail was launched in 1996. Okay, number 3. 50 Cent and Charlie Chaplin were alive at the same time. Is that true or is it false? Oh, I need some background music. Yeah, good colour. 50 Cent and Charlie Chaplin were alive at the same time. Is that true or is it false? Number 4. About 1/4 of bones in a human body are in the feet. About 1/4 of bones in a human body are in the feet. Is that true or false? And number 5, the USA's southernmost state is Texas. Cheers. Cheers, Mojo. Unfortunately not. It's all going to be about honesty. But there is a scoring system at the end. Alright, I'm going through these again quickly for you. So number 1, Sir Paul McCartney's middle name is James. Is that true or is it false? Number 2, Hotmail was launched in 1996. Is that true or false? Number 3, 50 Cent and Charlie Chaplin were alive at the same time. Is that true or is it false? Number 4, about 1/4 of bones in a human body are in the feet. Is that true or is it false? And number 5, the USA's southernmost state is Texas. Is that true or false? No way to check if people are cheating. I mean, you're welcome to cheat and say you got 100%, but don't see what the fun is. Oh, man. Hey, good to see you here, buddy. You'd only be cheating yourself. Exactly, Jennifer. Spot on. The prize is a sense of self. All right, guys. Number 4. Right, let's turn this music off. Number 4 is reversed themes. Okay, now for this round, I edited these earlier. I have got 5 themes from movies. So I've got 5 movie themes. And for every movie, you just got to tell me what movie the theme is from. And you get 4 points for every correct answer. So there's 20 points. These are worth lots. Double points. Back in the day, I gave my friend my email address over the phone. He thought I was joking. Hotmail can take on a different meaning when you don't see it spell out. That's awesome. No, play along, man. Play along, because then you can just give yourself a rating out of the questions you've done. You know, so you're not missing out. No worries jumping in now. I'd jump in for this. Okay, but there is a twist. As you can see from the title, reverse themes. I have reversed the music of these movie themes. Okay, and they're about 10 to 20 seconds each. I'm going to play each of them twice, and that is it. Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. So, clip number 1. Tell me, what movie is this from? Okay, I'm going to do that one more time. You just need to tell me what movie this theme is from, but it's played in reverse. Okay, I think it's a nice, easy one to start with. Okay. Number 2. A lot of too easies. All right, okay, so how are we going to do with number 2? Okay, that was number 2. You just need to tell me what movie this is from. And if you're just joining, hello. Get a pen and paper. Don't put anything in the chat. You got this. You got this. An Ireland who's watching, if you've not got a YouTube account, say hi in the chat. Say hi. Don't be shy. It's weird. Did I play that twice? Did I play that twice? I can't even remember now. I'll play it one more time. Okay, that was number 2. Tell me what movie it's from. Okay, this is number 3. That was number 3. Tell me what movie these themes are from. I definitely think that the slower the themes, the easier it is. Right, number 4. Okay. Cool, that was number 4. And your 5th film theme is this. Can you tell me what film this is from? It is in reverse. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. This is the last one. There we go, guys. That was it. You had them all. Okay, so round 5, 2 rounds to go. How are we feeling? This is called Order of the Ages. Now, I'm going to give you about 5 minutes for this one because I want to introduce to you five celebs I've managed to get for the show. You ready? I've got 5 celebs to join us on Myles Dyer Live this week. Here we go. Say hello to our 5 celebs. Okay? Now they've just come to the party. They've just joined us. It's great. It's great. But what I want you to do is I want you to organise from 1 to 5, 1 being the youngest and 5 being the oldest. And I want you to tell me who the celebrities are. You get 2 points for correct names. If you can tell me who each of these celebrities are, you get 2 points for each correct name. But if you get them in the right order, from youngest to oldest, you get 10 points, which means there's a total of 20 points for this, okay? Man, I love that episode of Red Dwarf. It's so, so good. All right, guys, you have 3 minutes. I had fun making this. And I know you're not saying this, Jennifer, but just to be absolutely clear, you don't need to tell me what their ages are. You just need to rank them from youngest to oldest. But it is brutal. If any are in the wrong order, you don't get any points. You do get 2 points for the names, but you do get 2 smackaroonies if you do get the right order. And the order they're in right now is not the right order. That would be a bit too easy. Or is it? Be sure to click that like button if you're watching. Welcome. Good to see you here. Well, they might be in the right order, but they might not be. Okay, everybody. I think that's time. I think you've had long enough. Okay, guys, we're going for... Or do you want a couple more minutes? Oh, nice. Yeah, get Shazam. Shazam, so if you hear anything. I love my EDM. But speaking of music, my band's album comes out in 23 days. So exciting. And all the reviews are going to be coming out soon in magazines and that. Ah! Okay. No, we can move on. Nah. I love this. Right. Yeah, very, very exciting. Okay, guys. Final round. It's a bonus question. And the bonus question is worth 10 points. You get the right answer, you get 10 points. That is a lot of points. So that means that when we add up all your score, it's out of 100. So here we go. What year was the Lego brick invented? What year was the Lego brick invented? Now, I know there's a lot of people going to be doing guesstimates, and that's totally cool. I know, 23 days. And by the way, for anyone watching, that's not a guess. It wasn't invented 23 days ago. No, but I do like that idea. I love that idea. I'm sending that to the band. Very, very good. What year was the Lego brick invented? And then it's time to give you some answers. Whatever the answer, Pacer, it's too many. Too many. Just want to say a huge thanks for everyone tuning in tonight. I do enjoy doing these.
A million miles away, I hear a sound that's here to stay. My life will never be the same. Feeling
Okay, everybody, it's time to mark these scores.
tonight we'll meet again. Let's stay until the end.
Let's go all the way back to the start.
We'll meet again. Don't fear, just take my hand.
Okay, everybody, we're going through the rounds. So, general knowledge, you get 2 points for every correct answer, okay? Question 1. Columbia University is in which US city? What did people say? What did people say? Because the answer was New York. New York is the answer. I mean, I do a podcast, that's more my thing. Oh. It was New York City. It was New York City. Okay, so 2 points if you put New York City or New York. Interesting, people guessed DC. Okay, number 2. So I'm just trying to organise this so I can see everything. Number 2, what is the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell whether or not they are able to communicate with artificial intelligence or a human operator on a computer? It is the Turing test. Turing, the Turing test. Turing. Who knew this one? Question 3. What was the name of the group who found worldwide success with the song I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing? Who knew this? You wrote BTS. Interesting. This is an old school song. Oh, Jennifer. Oh, I clicked. It was Jennifer got it right. Jennifer's on it. If you put Turing, you get 2 points. It is the New Seekers. If you put New Seekers, the New Seekers, it's 2 points. All right, number 3. If you get scurvy, what vitamin are you deficient in? The answer is vitamin C. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is the answer. Peter Perfect and Penelope Pitstop are characters from which children's animated series? What did we put, people? I've got the broadcast on low latency, so it should be pretty quick response. No, not Vim. It is, you're right, Wacky Races. Wacky Races, yep. Wacky Races. Right. How about this one? This was an easy one, wasn't it? Who directed the movie Edward Scissorhands? It was Tim Burton. Tim Burton. Calamari is a dish made from which animal? The answer is Calamari-saurus rex. Or squid. Squid. Yeah, Muttley the dog. Yeah, it's squid. Okay, next one. In computer science. Hey Deb, good to see you here. It was squid indeed. In computer science, what does USB stand for? Who got this? I did not know this one. I did not know this one. I'm afraid fish does not count. I am sorry. Fish does not count. Wow, look at all these people. This is good. Universal Serial Bus. I just honestly never knew it. Yep. Universal Serial Bus. How about this one? Who was the ancient Greek god of medicine? Look at all this. Everyone's smashing it. Yeah, ding ding, next stop. Who was the ancient Greek god of medicine? The answer was Asclepius, which I may have mispronounced. Asclepius. I'll put it up there on screen. Asclepius. All right, and then number 10. In which movie did Alan Rickman play his first feature film role? Yeah, I'm guessing I mispronounced it. I should have looked it up before the show. Shame on me. Shame on me. The answer was the all-famous Christmas movie, Die Hard. It was Die Hard. Yep. Well done, Die Hard. All right, everybody. Tally up. You get 2 points for every correct answer. So, how many out of 20 did everyone get for round 1? As in 10 points, you got half of them right, yeah? Mum and Dad got 10. Okay, that's good. Half. 12. We got 12. This is actually really good feedback for me as well because it gives me a sense of, like, how I write future ones as well. Okay, this is middle of the road. I like this. 6 out of 20. That's fine. Honestly, general knowledge, it's all luck of the draw, really, of what you get. So... cool. Right, number 2, picture round. These were the pictures. Now, I don't know what's going to be the quickest way of going through it. Okay, the way I want to do it is I will go through them all, but before I do, are there any numbers that people struggled with or just couldn't get? I think that's a fun way of doing it. Dad's going in with the full list. I could just say it slowly one at a time. I mean, I will do that. I'm just curious to know, are there any that people didn't struggle with? Okay, number 4. Pacer said number 4. And then number 13. Does anyone want to have a guess at these? Okay. Number 6 and 7. Interesting. Yeah, 4 is a fly. Okay, I'm going to read through all these now. It's really interesting just seeing how people did it. Okay, so number 1 is a panda. Number 2 is a fox. Number 3 is a horse. And don't forget that you get, for each correct answer, you get 1 point. 1 point for every correct answer, but you get a bonus 4 if you get all of them right. Okay? So number 3 is a horse. Number 4 is a fly. Number 5 is a crocodile. Number 6 is a spider. Number 7 is a penguin. Number 8. What did people put for number 8? I'm just having a look what people put. Oh, Jennifer smashed it. Number 8 was a dolphin. Number 9, always such sad eyes. Number 9 is a rhino. Number 10 is a dog. Number 11 is a parrot. Number 12 is a frog. Number 13 is a bee. Number 14 is a human. Number 15 is a hippopotamus. I'll accept hippo or hipposaurus. And number 16 is a cat. So just to go through these again: panda, fox, horse, fly, crocodile, spider, penguin, dolphin, rhino, parrot, frog, bee, human, hippopotamus, and cat. You get 1 point for every correct answer. If you got all of them, give yourself a bonus 4 points and give yourself a mark out of 20. Did anyone get all of them? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see elephant. I think the marks around the eyes show the sort of hippo stuff. God, a lot of people did good. All right. 11. Okay. If you get them in order, you get extra points. Yeah, if you rank them by when the species came to existence, you get a bonus point. From earliest to latest, you get a bonus point. But I don't have the answers to that. All right, people. Well done. Okay, moving on. True or false? We'll go through these very, very quickly. So, Sir Paul McCartney's middle name is James, and you get 2 points for every correct answer. The answer for this was false, because James is his first name. His middle name is actually Paul. 500 points with guessing 16 disguised gorillas, yeah. So yeah, this was false. 2, Hotmail was launched in 1996. That is true. That is true. Number 3, 50 Cent and Charlie Chaplin were alive at the same time. This was true. I believe 50 Cent was like 2 years old when Charlie Chaplin passed away. Number 4, about 1/4 of bones in a human body are in the feet. That is true, because there are 206 bones in the average human body, with 52 in the feet. And number 5, the USA's southernmost state is Texas. That is false. Does anyone know what the right answer is? Does anyone know what the southernmost state in Texas is? Sorry, in the US is? Florida. That is correct. No bonus points, I'm afraid. Okay. A lot of people saying Hawaii. I was informed it was Florida. Okay. All right, guys. You get 2 points for every correct answer. So give yourselves a mark out of 10 and let me know how you got on. Whoa. Go dad and mum. Well done, Michael. Hawaii, let's have a look. Well, I'll check after. You know what? Okay, thank you for clarifying. Because I did look in multiple sites. I mean, I'm looking on a map right now, and I'm like, actually... But you're right, it is those... Yeah. Good going, good going. All right. Reverse themes. Okay, let's bring this back. We're going to play them again. Okay? Right, guys. I'm going to play them once and then give the answer. What movie is this from? I hope I don't get copyright strikes for playing it in reverse. You get 4 points for a correct answer. It is Star Wars. Well done. Give yourself 4 points if you got it. Star Wars. It was Star Wars. Okie dokie. How about this one? Yep, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. 4 points if you put the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, number 3. I believe that was sung in French Canadian, it sounded like. Yeah, it's negative. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, it's Titanic. It's Titanic. 4 points if you put Titanic. Well done. Well done. Of course. Okay. Number 4. Does anyone know which one that was? Which film that was from? I don't know if I would get it. My dad says Friday the 13th. It is horror. It is some horror movie. It's not Friday the 13th, though. Have a listen again. You can hear the melody in there. The eerie melody of it. If you listen to the synth and not the... It was Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street was the track. Was the movie. Okay. Number 5. Jurassic Park. Jurassic Coast. Yeah, for sure. Jennifer, all the movies in New York, like, do the titles all just have for sure at the end? God, I went to Universal Studios last time when they just opened Islands of Adventure. It was like the new park. It's scary. That was like 20 years ago now. I have to go back. Right, number 5. Oh, by the way, so for that, it's 4 points for every correct answer. There were 5, so you can get up to 20 marks for that one. Oh, yeah, PlayStation have got an event now. I will be tuning into that soon. I mean, we're near the end. Pacer, good to see you, buddy. Much love. Cool, cool, cool. Right, Order of the Ages. Are we ready for this? Yeah, that was a tricky one. Okay, so what we'll do first is we'll do the 2 points per correct names. So does everyone just to spell out what you've put as the names? Obviously, if you don't know their names, it might be harder to work out like what you've done as an order. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, Jennifer's gone for the full thing. Yeah, right. So as they're drawn on the screen. So on the left we got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Then we have Drew Barrymore. Then we have Bjork. I think I pronounced her name right. Bjork. Then we got Jay-Z. What up, Jay-Z? And then we got Cameron Diaz. All looking dapper in their nice little suits, so I put them in. Yeah? So, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Drew Barrymore, Bjork, Jay-Z, and Cameron Diaz. You get 2 points for every one. Now, this is actually where I should have another slide to switch them around and show you which order they are. But I'm just going to have to describe it, okay? So here we go. If you get this order, you get 10 points. Okay, so it was 2 points for every correct name. If you get this order, no mistakes, you get another 10 points, okay? So, who do we think the youngest is? Bjork. Is it Bjork? Interesting. We think she's the youngest. Okay, I'm just gonna go through these. I love seeing everyone's guesses. Okay, so this is really interesting. So the youngest is Drew Barrymore. She's 46 years old. Was born on the 22nd of February, 1975. So she would be first. Drew Barrymore. Then the second youngest is Cameron Diaz. She's 49 years old. She was born on the 30th of August, 1972. Then we jump. This is a very nasty one. 49 years old. Sorry, I got that wrong. It was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the second youngest. at 49. He was born on the 2nd of May, 1972. Then it's Cameron Diaz, the 30th of August. So, you know, just a few months apart. So it's Drew Barrymore, then Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You can just say Dwayne Johnson. Oh, except The Rock as well. Then it's Cameron Diaz at 49 years old. Then it's Jay-Z at 52. 4th of December, 1969. And then it's Björk, 56. 21st of November, 1965. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. God, that was so long ago. Bjork. It is Bjork. That's why I thought it was Bjork. Cool. Yeah, it's a difficult round. I do think it's a kind of a cool round to do. I think there should be more of these, like putting them in the right order. I think that's a cool round to have. It's tricky. I definitely think this is one where I would need to create an answer slide as well. Yeah, Jay-Z is younger. The oldest is Bjork. By 5 years. Actually, it was a bit more than that. A bit less than that. Anyway, okay. So, you get 2 points for every correct name, and if you got all of them right in the right order, you get 10 points. And finally, the bonus question for 10 points was, what year was the Lego brick invented? Just throw your guesses, because I'm guessing everyone guessed. Let's just see what everyone said. What year was the Lego brick invented? And let's get some music back on. Okay, 1963, 1930s, 1946, 1975. Yeah, not a specific year. Yeah, I wanted a specific year. The answer was 1958. 1958 was the answer. No one got it, but it was a really tough question for the end. I do feel, though, I need to change the scoring because I think... Well, add up. Maybe I should do it that you have to be within, like, 5 years either way. Do you know what? If you're within 5 years either side of it, I'll give you it. Callie, give yourself the point. Cool. All right, everybody. So, scoring. Add up your scores. It will be out of 100. And this is how the ranking is. Yeah, I think A is... having done that last question, I realised that was unfair because it means you can only get A if you got that last one right, which is wrong. So, yeah. I will keep that in mind for next time. This is all work in progress. What grade did we get, everybody? And there's no shame whatever grade you got. $55. Yeah, I think the scoring is way too tough. I need to totally shift this. A should be like 70 and above. Yeah. This has been really interesting though. Oh, Jennifer. Queen. See. Yeah, I do think the grading is way too harsh. Hey, Luke. Good to see you, buddy. 67. 67's good. I think anything over 50, around the 50 mark and above, I think is really, really good. You lost count because you were scoring so many points. Right. Well, I want to thank everybody. There you go, Mojo. 50. Dead down the line. I think 50 is a good score. So with that said, look, this actually didn't drag on as much as I thought it would. I think having all the slides and that made it a lot easier. That's cool, yeah. And to anyone else who's been watching and playing along and hasn't been in the chat, I love you all. It's totally cool. Like, sometimes you got it on the TV and it's not practical. So, yeah, it's good to have people chipping in at the end anyway. Right. Yeah, those 500 bonus points, I cheated myself. They were all gorillas in disguise. Cool. Right, everybody. That is it for this week's show. As I said, normally when we do these topics, it's for 20 minutes of the entire show, and then we do other things as well, but the quiz has to be a full thing. My question to you is going to be, should the quiz be a monthly installment? I actually think I wouldn't mind doing that because it breaks up the month. Then it means one of the, like, if there's 4 episodes a month, it's one's going to be a quiz and one is going to be a Q&A chat. So, should I host a quiz once a month or every month? There we go. Vote, 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 vote. I've put a poll on. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty much like a yes. Because before I was talking about doing sort of like little quiz things during some of the episodes, but I think actually if we're going to do a quiz, we should do it properly because then everyone is in the zone. Yeah? I'm really not, but thank you. Monthly works. This is cool. Oh, and whether or not we do it at the same time, I mean, I don't know. We'll work it out. I mean, look, this show is constantly evolving. Ah, good to hear that, Deb. Start of a new month. And, yeah, January, as I said at the start, January was like one of the worst months of my life. It's just been horrific. Horrific. Absolutely fucking horrific. But I always thought it means February is going to be amazing. And that's because of lots of exciting news. As I mentioned, Luke, who's in the chat, fellow singer in Schemata Theory, our debut album, I say debut album, our first album in a very long time, our second album, Unity in Time, comes out on February 25th. I love the idea Callie mentioned earlier about us having a countdown clock on the website. I think that's really, really cool. I love that. I hope the job hunting has gone well. All I will say is I can't say anything specific, but as of 2 days ago, I can confirm the job hunt has been a success. And I can't wait to talk more about it. But yeah, I'm currently going through all the contractual stuff and that, so I don't want to obviously speak publicly about it until it's all done. But yeah, after a 3-month heavy search, as I said, January, my health has been abysmal since November, but it got really bad just before New Year, and I was getting a fever every 3 to 4 days, and that stopped happening about 1 or 2 weeks ago. I still got rattling in my lungs though, so I'm speaking to a doctor tomorrow morning. I think it could be like remainder fluid in my lungs or something like that. I don't know. I need to work it out. And yeah, and as you say, January tends to be a terrible month for people. So it is. A friend of mine, my goodness, catching up with her last night. In January, she lost her uncle, her brother, and her sister, all different things. And so straight away, I'm like, it's not the who am I to complain, like pain is relative, but I'm just like, Jesus Christ, that is brutal. But I think that comes down to a lot of things in life, and you know, maybe something we can talk about on the show is about like patterns. You know, events happen in your life, good and bad, but when bad things happen very close to each other, you start drawing a pattern. And that's kind of how I felt in January. Like, everything's happening now, but I did also think, but it means that if I can resolve these things, February could be fantastic. So financial security is on its way. Getting a job is on its way when I start that. My health is obviously improving, which is great. I'll be moving back home, although I'm here every day, you know, because of the working on my bathroom. You can see the bathroom radiator behind me in here. It's going to look amazing. And yeah, there's lots of other things. Obviously, the album coming out, and actually, let's end on this. I think it's really, really important. So if I bring up, where is Safari? I don't have it on my dashboard. Honestly, job hunting, it can be such a demoralizing feat, no matter who you are. And so, just huge love. Thank you, Jonathan. No, really, really, really appreciate that. Oh, it's my birthday in February as well, but that I'm not looking forward to. It's like I'm turning 35, and just like, if I want any injection into existential dread, it's turning 35. Although now having a job, that's gonna make me feel a lot better about it. I just need to sort out other aspects of my life, but you know, it's all progress and process, as I like to say. So Schemata Theory. Let's go here. Let's just bring it up. So here's Luke. Lovely Luke here with me. Yeah, Unity in Time is out on the 25th of this month. It's going to be obviously available on Spotify and all your streaming services. But if you want a physical copy and you want to support us, the best way you can do it is pre-order a bundle. These bundles are just epic. You get a really awesome shirt, the Unity in Time shirt. You get signed photos, you get physical copy, you get badges and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, happy birthday for last week, Deb. Yeah, the album's going to be very, very exciting. 35, yikes, I'm glad I'm not there yet. Well, for me, I felt like I was finally an adult and mature, like, around 30, but I do wonder if that would have come earlier if I hadn't had my head injury, which basically made me go backwards in my life. I became such a... Oh, it was such horrible. But yeah, this is our album, Unity in Time. We are so incredibly proud of this. There's a lot of interviews, podcasts. There's a podcast that I was interviewed on coming out tomorrow. Really awesome conversation. I wish I had longer, but I had to jump off for a job interview. I mean, I gave him an hour. He wrote 17 pages of notes about what all the songs meant to him and the album as a whole. Obviously, we didn't get to barely scratch the surface, but it was really cool. I'll be linking that on all my social media and that. But yeah, please do, if you're able to, pick up a bundle, or if you want to look at our merch, just head over to the store, and we've also got great shirts. So like Mind Eater, our last single, great shirt design there. And then Voices, the Voices shirts, they did really, really well when we were playing. And then also there's the cap as well. But yeah, and if you haven't already, check out our music videos for our singles Mind Eater, New Vision, Voices, and then obviously our back catalogue as well. Yeah, really, really cool. Lots of energy. Oh, totally agree with that. Definitely for celebration. But the thing I always say about 30 is, it wasn't that long ago in human history that you were lucky to live to 30. So it's interesting about the world that we live in, especially where we grow so quickly because of like being tapped into so much information and that a lot of us still feel like we're getting a sense of the world. But a part of knowledge is the more that you know, the more you don't know, or the more you're aware that you don't know. So that definitely comes into play as well. Look, guys, I'm going to head off now. I've got to catch up with the band and stuff like that, and I need to get back to my parents' place. Also, I bought some triple chocolate cookies, so I might have that in a cup of tea right now because I'm starving for some reason. But yeah, if you haven't, please check out my website, mylesdyer.com. I revamped it this week, so I'm really proud of it. Would love to hear your thoughts. You can support me on patreon.com. If you're on there already, I need to sort out the shirts and send them out to you, but I'm going to do a big update soon just because of my health and stuff like that. Now I'm getting better. I just want to start getting the ball rolling again. So yeah, really, really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for taking part in the quiz. Be sure to click the like button if you haven't already. And for once, I actually have a way of ending the show. I actually built something. So love, respect, empathy. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Be good to each other. And I will see you next Wednesday. Or on the gram. On the gram. Have a good night.
I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes. I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes. I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes.
Have a good night, everyone. Love you all. And this outro makes me think that I should probably have a graphic at the bottom that points saying your thoughts. Encouraging people to type in the chat. I mean, you're always very lovely in the chat anyway. But wouldn't it be fun if we kept this chat going until the next show? It'd be really, really good. But this is awesome as well because it is annoying that when I end the stream, it just cuts the chat off. And I just think it's so lame cutting it abruptly. So having it like this is definitely the way forward. Also, I just love that song so much. And it means that I can kind of engage with the chat while I'm packing up stuff around me. So, yeah, look, really appreciate Callie mentioning that the show's getting better week on week. This is a constant evolving production as I'm learning it. And I enjoy this. It's my favourite part of the week. And, yeah, we didn't decide what we're going to do for next week's show. So, I guess comment on the video itself, not in the chat, if you have any ideas, and we'll work something out. But yeah, much love to you all. Be good to each other, and I will see you around. Have a good night.